Welcome to 14 Days of Poetry. Today is day 7, which means I made it through my first week. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. If you know me, hey, hope you're doing okay. If you don't know me, nice to meet you. I have officially made it through a whole week of 14 Days of Poetry, which is very exciting. I'm a type of person where, like, when I get an idea, I like run with it, but I also like fizzle out really quickly. This was really a test for myself to stay on something and focus on it and figure out like what comes of it. I think the hardest part of this week has just been having the time. Like, I just don't have the time, which is kind of difficult for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just do a lot. And I think I've said this before, like, I just do a lot. So I guess for me, it was like, well, if you got to put it on YouTube to actually like give yourself some space to actually express yourself, well, you're just gonna have to fucking do that, you know? Like, I don't know, if you have to post it for the world to see so you can like sit and have time to think, then you're gonna need to do that, because otherwise you're just gonna be going and going and going until you burn out and there's just not gonna be anything of you left. So I just knew I had to do it for me. Let's get into it. All right. So this poem, I'm gonna call this one Funeral. I think that's what I'm gonna call this one. I think this is the original. This isn't like the final draft, but I'll read you the original. Hope you enjoy. Have you ever held your own funeral? Laid your past in satin-lined caskets, burned papers etched with the echoes of your own self-hate, saged rooms to clear your own conscience? Have you touched your imperfections and remembered where they came from? Do the flashbacks of wilting memories keep nightmares fresh behind your eyelids? How's your dark shadow doing? That corner where you toss pain, sin, shame, taboo, making dust bunny beasts you fear to sweep, tag, bag, and toss. How do you turn your back to your evil twin, your shadow self, who'd see your exposed back, hands over eyes or ears, refusing to hear or see your own truth? So truth juts between your ribs and pierces your heart in retaliation. Do you feel a broken heart behind these lines? Imagine looking down at paper and pen, envisioning past lives and trials. You were strong then, but that being wasn't supposed to make the finale. Will fear keep the flowers in your hand? For bright colored creations of nature weren't meant to keep a poisoned heart pumping. Does this mean your legacy can't be celebrated? Who's responsible for lowering your casket? Do friends rub your back and shield your eyes from your ugly truths? Or hold their hands over yours, giving you warmth while you loosen your own ropes? If your new body proved too uncomfortable, skin too tight, mouth too dry, frame don't fit, do you excavate remains and pick through bones to create jewelry, Swarovski scars, embellishing wounds in the name of beauty is pain? Okay. I think it's just a very like shed skin moment. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a lot to discuss with that one, if I'm just being frank. Either right before or right after this poem, I had actually wrote one that's called Something Atrocious, and that's one that I've just really been holding on to because I don't know, I've always been like scared to post that one. Nonetheless, so this one was kind of like that's like an appetizer poem, you know, like that's the one that kind of like gets everybody in the room like, oh, like gets them in the mood like for what you're about to give. I just needed something that's like, you know, just something to like wet the palate before I like went crazy. I don't know, like I just want to go balls to the wall. One of my amazing mentors, Keisha Nicole Foster, really encouraged me to do a Sistina. And that is a very complicated poem to do. I started one, I just don't know where the paper is that I put it. If I do either find that Sistina or write a Sistina, I will definitely share it with y'all. You should also check out Keisha Nicole Foster because she's an amazing poet. With that, have a great rest of your week. I hope you have nothing but positivity and blessings coming your way, and please send them back to me too, because I think and I feel like this is going to be a positive and successful week too. And I don't need no evil eye, and I don't need no BS. Like, I don't need that for real. Like, return all that to sender. Like, all of that can go back to sender. Do not keep it around me. Return it back. Love you guys, girls, gays, and days. There you go. That's kind of cute. I might use that. I love you guys, girls, gays, and days. Stay strong, stay prosperous, stay amazing. Peace.